like beer? Do you love sports and beer? Then you're exactly where you need to be. This is the Fields Views and Brews Show on 1252 Sports Chicago. Cheers.
You are listening to 1252 Sports Entertainment. Parental discretion may be advised.
Woo! It's about that time. FatMike, Chicago Sports. Yeah. Finally here. Shot City Sports is right here. Updates on news, get it here. No rumors, cause we keep it real. FatMike. Sit back, relax, suck a beer one of them nights.
Hey, this is Carmen DeFalco from ESPN Chicago, and you're listening to the FatMike Sports Show.
Hey, this is Dave Richard from CBS Sports, and you're listening to the FatMike Chicago Sports Show.
Hi, this is Jesse Rogers for the FatMike Chicago Sports Show.
Hey everyone, I'm Scott Merkin, the longtime White Sox beat writer for MLB.com and proud graduate of the University of Michigan. You're listening to me on the FatMike Chicago Sports Show.
This is Chuck Arfine, and you are listening to the FatMike Chicago Sports Show. It's the best.
Hey, what's up? This is Greg Braggs Jr. from Braggs in the Stands, and you're listening to my guys on the FatMike Chicago Sports Show. Boom!
Hey everyone, Fred Huebner from ESPN 1000. Great to be on the FatMike Chicago Sports Show. I'm Dan Zaborski, senior writer for Fangraphs, and you're listening to FatMike Chicago Sports Show.
I'm JJ Stankovich from NBCSportsChicago.com and the Undercenter podcast, and you're listening to the FatMike Chicago Sports Show.
Hey Sparkle, you know what I listen to? It's the FatMike Chicago Sports Show with my guy, Fat Mike. If you listen anywhere else, no shock. Listen to Fat Mike. He's the best.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Whistle Sports Bar and Grill, 159 here in beautiful Tinley Park, 7537 West 159th Street. Hanging out here, Fred Huebner and I doing our thing. It's the post-game show, and it's not a happy post-game show, Fred. No. It's not a happy post-game show.
No, the Packers outscored the Bears 18-0 in the fourth quarter, 18-3 in the second half. They get a 28-19 win. Aaron Rodgers now 25-5, 12-3 at Soldier Field against the Chicago Bears, and the Bears now fall to 3-10. People said this Bears team is a 3-win team. We didn't believe them after they won 2 of the first 3, but things have happened.
I said they were a 10-win team, and boy, do I look like a schmuck. Let me tell you, I look like a moron right now, and you know, it's okay. I can live with that. I can live with it. But today, a tough game. Justin Fields had a nice game otherwise.
20 for 25.
20 for 25, 254 yards.
That's what we're looking for.
But 2 very costly interceptions. The one to Jair Alexander.
That was the one.
When he was going Equimania St. Brown's route, that was the dagger in the game today. What do you think?
Yeah, there's no doubt. And Fields had a good game. You've been talking. We've been talking on Monday nights on Humes, Views, and Brews. You wanted to see a 250-yard passing game from Justin Fields. You saw it today.
Finally got it.
254, 20 of 25. He had 3 incompletions, 2 of those interceptions. So he threw well. He could throw from the pocket. We saw that today. So that's a good sign. Bears couldn't win. The defense blows. That's a bad sign.
On the offensive side, Equimania St. Brown, 3 receptions for 85 yards.
3 receptions.
3 receptions.
Not interceptions.
No, 3 receptions for 85 yards. But one of my things did come to fruition, minus a touchdown. I said 6 for 58 for Cole Kmet. He ends up going 6 for 72. I still hate his guts. Next week, hopefully he proves me wrong again. and I still hate him going forward. What do you think?
6 for 72. Cole Kmet, the guy that can bail out Justin Fields when he needs to be bailed out. That's a good thing. And I think that just going forward, that's going to be even better. And I'm happy to see that. We saw some good things today, but the defense still just could not stop the Packers. The defense cannot stop anybody. They march up and down the field throughout the game, and you knew the Packers were going to go out and score. There was no doubt about it.
The Bears' defense was an absolute sieve today. Again, we talked about it at the halftime show, where they just could not stop the run, period, whatsoever. The Packers' run game was awesome today. They didn't do a lot. When you look at the stats, they did not do a lot. A.J. Dillon, 18 for 93 in a touchdown. Aaron Jones, 9 for 26. Christian Watson on the end around for a touchdown for 46. They ended up having about 180 yards on the ground for the Bears, or for the Packers. 175 yards total rushing for the Packers. But, I mean, this is some week in, week out that has killed the Bears from the beginning of the season. They cannot stop the run. And I get it. Nobody expected the Bears to win. All right? Nobody did. But against the Packers, you really want to beat that team.
Right.
They're your most hated rival. Today was in our grasp, and we let it go. And it was all in due in part because of the run defense of the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, the Bears defense, all around the defense struggled, but the big touchdown, Watson going and end around, those 46 yards for a score, that was the big touchdown at the end. They made the 2-point conversion, and that was a killer for the Bears. They played okay. They did not play well enough. They're doing it without 3 of their starting guys in the secondary. Make that 4 of their starting guys because Eddie Jackson's out. Fillmore didn't play today. Brisker's still out. Kyler Gordon's still out. So, I mean, it's a very difficult situation. They couldn't get to the quarterback. Again, Rodgers had all time in the world to throw the ball. And that's what made the game really tough. Because you're watching it, you know there's no doubt about it that they're going to be able to move the ball, and they did throughout the game.
And that's one thing I have written down here on my pad here. There's the Bears front. This is something I said in the pregame show, Fred. The Bears front 4 is trash, absolutely trash. They cannot get to anybody. Honestly, there are 4 guys in the bar where we're sitting right now, with everybody here, that I would take over the Bears front 4 to create pressure. I swear to Christ.
Yeah.
Because the Bears front 4 is dog shit. It's terrible.
Yeah, they're not good. They're not good. They're allowing way too many yards on the ground. They can't get to the quarterback. Those are 2 huge problems. You can't do those 2 things, you can't win in the NFL. We've seen that. Now they've lost 6 in a row, 9 of 10.
And we're getting screamed at from guys here. Our guys that wrote in for the Toys for Tots. We need pass rushers. That's what I said at the beginning. You got to create pressure on the quarterback. Yes, we know how good Aaron Rodgers is. We understand that. We've watched him kick our ass here for the better half of fucking 2 decades. All right, we got to get him going here, and to have him do this, right? To put him under pressure, you got to create pressure. To make him make a mistake, you got to force a mistake. He's not just going to do it up willy-nilly. Those type of quarterbacks, Brady, Rodgers, Mahomes, those guys along those sorts, they don't make mistakes. They're mistake-free quarterbacks. You have to put pressure on them to force a mistake.
Yeah, there's no pressure. Absolutely none. Rodgers had all day to throw the ball. He threw some bad passes. He didn't hit all of his passes. He threw some bad passes, but the Bears could manage. No turnovers. So the Bears don't take the ball away. What they do, they turn the ball over 3 times. 2 interceptions and a Claypool fumble. Those killed the Bears today. The 2 interceptions were brutal in the second. Now you said the one main interception, the Jair Alexander pick late in the game, and the ball going to Equanimity of St. Brown. It looked like the Bears were going to move the ball. Looked like the Bears were going to make a move and score that late touchdown. That was not to be after the interception.
You're right. And, one thing, I was watching that play develop. I was watching that play unfold. And I wish we could go back. I wish I would have recorded that play. Because at that specific moment, when that play was breaking down, David Montgomery came up through the offensive line straight and did a little curl play just behind the defensive line and was wide open with nobody there. wide open with nobody there with about 4 yards to spare, it would have given you a first down. But yet Justin Fields still learning, still doing his thing, tries to force a pass to the left on the left hash to Equanimeous St. Brown. Unfortunately, gets picked off by Jair Alexander. That's what a Pro Bowl cornerback safety does, man. They key up on mistakes like that, especially when pressure. Again, when pressure's given on your quarterback.
Well, and he knew he read the play because he stepped in front of Equanimeous St. Brown. He saw the play coming. He read the pass. He read the eyes of Justin Fields. Was able to get in front of Equanimeous St. Brown. It looked for a while there that he might be able to pull the ball away from him. Unfortunately, he couldn't do it. That was the game, man, really, at that point. Bears had another shot late, threw another interception. But I was happy to see what Fields did. 20-25, 254. We've been waiting for that all season long. Now we finally saw it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. We got Sweet Love Me. He's been shitting. He's on Claypool all day. Let's give this guy some time, man. He had a couple big catches today. Catches that we needed first downs on, and then he got first downs on.
5 for 28.
Yeah, 5 for 28.
Not enough yards, but yeah.
Not enough yards, but they were key catches at the time that we needed them. And it's going to take time for him to learn. And take time for him to learn the playbook and everything else like that. And honestly, to be honest, it was the first time that the offense and Luke Getsy let Justin Fields throw the ball a little bit.
Yep.
You know, so, I mean, let him do his thing. It's going to be okay, guys. It's not the end-all, be-all. We still secure the second pick overall. We got that going. It's just
Stop with that second pick crap.
I know.
They're going to trade down, get more multiple picks. That's what they got to do. They need a lot more than one guy. One guy is not going to save this team.
I will take that kid out of Alabama that's killing quarterbacks right now. I will take him. But it's a tough game. Typical Bears fashion. We give it up again to Green Bay.
Okay, now, before the game started, Harry said, what did Harry say? Take the Bears over in the second half at 10 points. The Bears scored 3, so that wasn't good. But before the game, I told you, I took a 5-leg parlay. I got Cleveland -8. Right now, Cleveland's winning by 13 with under 2 minutes to go. I had Tennessee, Philadelphia over 44.5. That hit. Jets at Minnesota over 44. That hit. Jacksonville, Detroit over 51.5. That hit. And I got the Giants. That game's in overtime. First team to score wins. So I'm one field goal by the Giants away from getting a 5-team parlay, and I gave it to you right here on our pregame show.
Crazy day again in NFL. Nothing's over yet. Nothing is over. We had the Jets kind of coming back here against Minnesota. That the Minnesota held the commanding lead at one point, 20-3? Yeah, 20-3. Houston still kind of battling back here with 2 minutes left. This game between the Giants and Redskins. Well, there we go. I'm getting canceled.
Giants and Commanders.
I'm getting canceled. I said Redskins. The Giants and Commanders. Very close game. Getting it done.
Dolphins already scored touchdown pass from Tua to Sherfield, a former 49er. So the Dolphins lead San Francisco 7-0 already in one of the late games.
It's been a lot of fun, guys. It's been a lot of fun, and that's our Bears post game. Huh?
Yeah, we'll do it again. Couple weeks. We got a couple one maybe coming up in the Stagecoach, also coming up back here.
Yep.
January 8th.
Yep, we will be here January 8th for the Vikings game. Hanging out, partying with everybody here again.
Vikings have no doubt to be resting everybody for the playoffs. So the Bears are going to win that game. I predict the Bears will win that game.
Let's hope. So anyway, guys, we are out of here. Thank you so much for joining us here live again at the Whistler Sports Bar and Grill, State Street Studio. And over here at Sports Bar and Grill,
studio.
159, 7537 West 159th Street. It's a great time.
We'll be in the Whistler Sports Bar and Grill studio tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Huebner, Views, and Brews. We'll have more time to break it down, talk about it, talk about the World Cup, talk about the other games today, do all kinds of stuff later on tomorrow.
Sounds good. All right, guys, we are out here. You guys take care. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. We're out here. Adios, guys.